What's up, my fellow beasts? The Red Hood is finally out today and I am so excited for this. Thumbs up the video if you are too. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into the combo and breakdown. Kicking it off today, guys, as always, if you want to skip the breakdown and just go straight to the bigger combo, the step-by-step guide for that, the timestamp will be in the description, so you can just skip on ahead and go right to the big combo. So today, the electric hammers seem to be pretty important for Red Hood. Using it just kind of in battle, in and out, doing some quick combos and doing some pretty good damage with them. So you just hit that with circle, it's his character power. So they all seem to be like XX triangle, just a variation of XX triangle. You can see they just kind of go down triangle, up triangle for like cracking skulls and kneecapping. Battle chain, you just hit grapple for it and you can meter burn that. And you can just hit R2 for one of them, like bullet storm. So you can just, any variation of those, it really works, guys. It works really well, to be honest. I like any of these. So you can just use that. Remember that these are easy combos to do some damage, kind of stun your opponent and do things like that with them. Nextly, we have the spin parry, and that's just down back square or down back X for Xbox. Looks like this. He does kind of a cool little spinning pistol move. So it's a parry move. It's good to get aggressive type of fighters off of you, and when you use it, it kind of just hits them and does a couple shots. I'll show you what it looks like. See if we can get Joker to hit us here. There we go. See, he just does a little spin around type of move and he shoots him a couple times. It does a good little amount of damage for what you're doing, and you can see that it just throws them away and does a little bit of amount of damage, so it gets those aggressive fighters off you. It's real good to use for that. Also, guys, we have the ground mine. The ground mine's pretty good for kind of, you can see it right there, it throws people around. You can lay these around the map and just kind of give people a little obstacle they have to worry about all the time. So I use this too. It's pretty cool. If you use it kind of in one of the 2-hit combos and meter burn it, it doesn't always work. That's why we're not using it in a big combo or anything. It doesn't always work, but it can. It's pretty good for that. If you can get it to work, it'll juggle them up in the air if you meter burn it. See, there we go, just like that. And it works pretty well if you want to use that. But I like to use it to just kind of put things all over the map they have to worry about. Additionally, guys, we have the Gotham Stars, and I put up Gotham Stars on here because they're basically the same thing. Back forward triangle for the straight ones on your feet, and then down back triangle for the ones that throw up in the air for anti-air. When you meter burn these, he just throws a whole bunch of them. Does a pretty good amount of damage if you hit them with all of them, and it's good for zoning, so you can kind of just stay back and throw a whole bunch of stars at your opponents. You know, I don't recommend spamming it. That's not cool. But you know, if you want to just zone for a little bit, or you know, if you have a spammer against you, it's, you know, it's good to use to give them a little taste of their own medicine. Alright, guys, probably my favorite moves out of his are these two right here, the lethal lunge and the fatal drop. Now the lethal lunge, he just, as it says, lunges forward and he hits him like this, but if you meter burn it, he will shoot him a few times. If you meter burn it before he gets to them, he will just kind of shoot him before he gets there. You can see right there, and he'll get right in front of them. So it's good if you need to like get in to your opponent. If you're far away and they're kind of zoning and you want to get in for a combo, it's good to use like that, and then you're right here in front of them. And then the fatal drop. The fatal drop is just, he kind of rolls backwards like this. It's good to get away from your opponents, but if you meter burn it, he will shoot them. It does a pretty good little amount of damage just kind of getting away from them. So it's good to use for zoning and things like that, or if you're just trying to get out of a big combo or trying to stay away from a bigger fighter like Bane or something like that. Good to use to keep away from them. Lastly, guys, we have the Akimbo Blaze. Now this is the last move we're going over, not necessarily the last move he has in his arsenal, special move that is, but you just jump up in the air and it's a down back triangle and he shoots him a few times, and if you meter burn it, he just shoots him down to the ground. It does a pretty good little amount of damage for what you do here, but you can just jump up and kind of hit people with this every now and then. I like it a lot, so you can just use it like that. Good for zoning, good for overhead type of thing, and catch people off guard with it. Alright, for the last part of the breakdown, guys, I know a lot of you like to just skip the big combo and do some super moves to do some damage, so I'm going to show you how to connect your super move into a combo to make it easier to connect with if you just want to save up and do your super move. So you're just going to do extreme measures, and that's square, square, triangle, and just hit R2 and L2 like always. So just do square, square, triangle, R2, L2. Easy as that. And if you haven't seen his super move already, that was pretty cool. I've seen it, but it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. Now for the bigger combo, guys, we're just gonna do killing criminals. That's X triangle, and I believe that's AY for the Xbox. So just do X triangle. It looks like that. He does a couple hits right there. For the second part of the combo, guys, we're going to do sidekick. So you just do killing criminals and then combo chain sidekick into it. So that's back back R2. It's going to send them flying across the screen. So just X triangle back back R2. Once you've done sidekick, we're going to add boot bash, and that's just jumping and pressing X. So it looks like that. You're going to do it all together: killing criminals, sidekick, and boot bash. Looks like this. Again, guys, I've said this before in my other videos. If you have trouble with the coming back and jumping up in the air and hitting them quick enough, just kind of practice that, because sidekick, the normal version, is just back and X. It's just your lunge attack, so you just launch them across the screen and jump up and hit X. So if you have trouble doing that, just kind of practice this a couple times until you get it down. Next, guys, after boot bash, we're going to do extreme measures. That's just square, square, triangle, and when you do it all together, it's going to look like this. Alright, now for the last part, guys, it's going to be lethal lunge. So when you add lethal lunge to extreme measures, you're going to meter burn it, and after you meter burn it, it's all together. It's going to look like this. And that's it, guys. I've been waiting for Red Hood for a very long time, and I know a lot of you have too, so I hope this video helped you out. And if you want, a like would really help me out. So if you guys want to see more in the future, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay beastly, my friends.